Deuteronomy chapter 21. And if a slain person should be found in the earth, which the Lord your God gives to you to inherit, fallen in the plain, and they do not know the one striking him, there shall come forth your council of elders and your judges, and they shall measure out the distances of the cities round about the slain person. And it shall be to the city near to the slain person, that the council of elders of that city shall take a heifer from out of the oxen, which has not worked, and which did not draw a yoke. And the council of elders of that city shall bring the heifer into a rough ravine, which has not been worked nor sowed. And they shall hamstring the heifer in the ravine. And the priests, the Levites, shall come forward, for the Lord your God chose them to stand beside him and to bless over his name. And by their mouth will be every dispute and every blow decided. And all the council of elders of that city, the ones approaching the slain person, shall wash their hands over the head of the heifer being hamstrung in the ravine. And answering they shall say, Our hands did not pour out this blood, and our eyes have not seen it. Let kindness come to your people Israel, whom you ransomed from out of the land of Egypt, O Lord, that there should not be innocent blood to your people Israel. And the blood shall be atoned for to them, and you shall lift away the innocent blood from out of you of them, if you should do the good and the pleasing thing before the Lord your God. And whenever you should go forth to war with your enemies, and the Lord your God should deliver them up into your hands, that you should despoil them by plunder, and you should behold among the spoils a woman good to the sight, and should ponder her, and you should take her to yourself for a wife. Then you shall bring her inside into your house, and you shall shave her head, and trim her nails. And you shall remove the garments of her captivity from her, and you shall seat her in your house, and she shall weep over her father and mother for a month of days. And after this you shall enter to her, and you shall be living together with her, and she shall be your wife. And it shall be, if you should not want her, you shall send her free. And for sale you shall not sell her for silver. You shall not disrespect her, for you humbled her. But if there be to a man 2 wives, one of them being loved, and one of them being detested, and they should bear with him, both the one being loved and the one being detested, and the firstborn son is born of the one being detested, then it shall be, in whichever day he should divide by lot to his sons of his possessions, he shall not be able to give the right of the firstborn to the son of the one being loved, overlooking the son of the one being detested, the firstborn. But the firstborn son of the one being detested he shall recognize to give to him double from all whichever should be found by him. For this one is his beginning child, and to this one the rights of the firstborn are fitting. And if any might have a son resisting persuasion, and an irritant, not obeying the voice of his father and the voice of his mother, and they should correct him, and he should not listen to them, then his father and his mother, seizing him, then shall lead him to the council of elders of his city, and unto the gate of his place. And they shall say to the men of their city, Our son, this one, resists persuasion, and aggravates, not obeying our voice. He is fond of carousing, drunk with wine. And the men of his city shall stone him with stones, and he shall die. And thus you shall lift away the wicked from out of you of them, and all Israel hearing shall be fearful. And if there be sin in any with the judgment of death upon him, and he should die, and you should hang him upon a tree, his body shall not rest upon the tree, but by burial you shall entomb him on that day. For being cursed by God is every one hanging upon a tree. And in no way shall you defile the land which the Lord your God gives to you by lot.